TV, live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Come on in and join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV reminds me.
You're the reason I wake up, the reason I smile.
What is up, y'all? What is up, y'all? Welcome to Think Different TV reminds me. I am your host, Lashia. Please do not pay none of this no mind, okay? This is the 52nd episode of Think Different TV, and I'm telling you, I've just been battling. I've been battling so hard to make sure I bring y'all this show tonight. So, what's up, y'all? How was y'all weekend? How was everything? How was y'all holiday? If y'all celebrate the holiday, was y'all able to catch up with some family, some folks? Listen, today is the last day. Think Different TV is Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is not a bad thing. This is not a bad thing. We are moving to a new time next week for our new season, okay? 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on the Think Different TV YouTube channel. Shout out to my TDTV fam all over the country. I thank you because you could be anywhere, but you decide to be right here with me. So make sure y'all let me put my mask on so yeah, we doing digital kisses because I'm over here. I am battling, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie. Think Different TV could not be made possible without viewers like you and our sponsors. So let's get into it. Let's shout out our sponsor. Our sponsor from day one, from the inception of the show, has been Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals, no additives, no chemicals. It is good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way, get your Euphoria Water today. Okay, you can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. Or if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, you can call Captain at 267-707-8279. When I say, y'all, I have been up and down with my temperature. I got my soup over here. I got my Euphoria Water. It's not chicken noodle soup. It's Manhattan clam chowder with some Euphoria Water on the side. So I remixed it a little bit. But listen, shout out to Invitation by Jarrell. Queen been rocking out with me since day one as well. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell on my YouTube channel so you don't miss out on any new episodes, replays, or exclusive interviews from Think Different TV. Also, let's share the love by sharing the live. After you share, comment hashtag TDTV. So, because I'm a little under the weather and because my nose is not cooperating properly, we're just going to jump right into our Hit It and Quit It. Y'all know what time it is. Let's do it. Y'all probably didn't think I could hit that note because I'm sick, but I still be doing a little do-wop, shoe-wop. Don't be hating. Oh, real quick, y'all, let me link up my Facebook fam, because my Facebook fam, they be missing this part sometimes because for some reason it still be saying that it's private, and I don't know why it's doing it, but I'm gonna make sure that I figure out how to not let that be the case. But while I'm sitting up here trying to get it to go to, I gotta wait for it to load up a little bit. So while I'm doing that, let's jump into the Hit It and Quit It. Now, y'all, Hit It and Quit It are trending events in music, sports, political, celebrity, and local news. All right. Please bear with me while I read through this stuff because y'all know I can't talk properly with my nose off congested. You know, I'm trying to my music like oh I can't. I just can't, y'all. So in music news, we have I feel like I'm from Baltimore. Music news. Two. Tory Lanez was found guilty quickly on all charges, even after none of his DNA was found on the gun that fired the shot into Megan Thee Stallion's foot. Whatever happened to if the glove don't fit, you must have quit? Well, if you don't find no print, I ain't do the shit. He is reportedly to be sentenced January 27th, 2023. That's 3 days after my birthday. I just threw that in there, but his lawyer has hinted at an appeal due to the lack of factual evidence and witness tampering. I kind of saw that coming. I knew that they would appeal that that judgment. It's only right that they do. Anytime you get convicted, you can always go up for an appeal, and with the circumstantial evidence that they had, they should definitely grant the appeal, so he could try this all over again because somebody's palms have been greased heavily, okay? And his family was going off. This is not my notes, but it's a video that I saw. His people was going off after the verdict. His dad called out Jay-Z, and well, I'm not saying because I don't know for sure, but someone said, sometimes when you throw people's names out there, people disappear. So it was a lot going on. And just to let y'all know, I'm not wearing any makeup. This is fresh face. So let me know in the comments if I should do this more often. Just go barefaced on y'all not wearing no makeup. Because that would help me a great deal with getting ready for the show. Y'all remember when the news of Trey Songz putting his hands on people in New York City? Well, it looks like the singer has turned himself in. And peep this. There was reportedly one woman who says she was brutally attacked in the bathroom of a New York City bowling alley by Songz. But yet, another has stepped forward and said Songz brutalized her as well. He was arrested for assault. Come on now, this is crazy. Virginia rapper, aka Bugsy the Don, who posted on swap vehicle at the Capitol riot for his album cover, was sentenced to 5 months in prison as he pleaded guilty to 4 misdemeanor counts last year. He was sentenced last Monday. Do y'all think that's fair? Like, he simply sat on, he was on a federal vehicle. But what about all those people that was tearing up the Capitol? Like, anyway, another case of it's cool when they do it, when I do it. Oh man, this is crazy. Babyface Ray was arrested on outstanding warrants after his new car broke down. How crazy is that? Your car break down, you're looking for help, and then you get arrested. Isn't that crazy? He should have had AAA. According to the TMZ reports, a patrolling officer noticed the broken down car blocking the freeway and went to investigate. After running the rapper's name, the guy discovered he had warrants for driving with a suspended license, missing a child custody court appearance, and improper possession of a weapon. How crazy is that? Your car betrayed you. If only it made it a few more blocks. I'm terrible, y'all. I'm trying to make light of the fact that I am terrible. I feel terrible right now. Let me take a little bit of my soup. But I gotta get something in my system. Baltimore rapper Devontae Harrison, aka YGG Tay, among six indicted for federal murder conspiracy, along with the Black Gorilla family, with 6 murders, 11 shootings, and several other attempted murders and robberies. I don't see in my notes. There's no new music, but a whole bunch of musicians and artists being in the news for getting arrested or some crazy stuff like that. Lil Nar asked, why don't they put a RICO case on the KKK? Now, that's a great question, but you can't arrest yourself, if you know what I mean. So, there you go. Prosecutors say Takeoff's killer repeatedly Googled if he was a suspect in the case and how to use fake plane tickets before the arrest. Fantasia claims many artists are struggling financially. She says she has lost everything twice, and this is not uncommon when you don't know how to handle your money. When you don't know proper money management, and you come into all this money, you think you hired the right people to be in your corner. Sometimes, honey, they not the right people. Sometimes it be your own people that be deceiving you. We know that so many times with these child actors, with their parents taking their money and doing whatever God knows what they want to do with the money. So Fantasia, it's already speculation. Well, they say that she has trouble reading or whatever like that. And a big part of it is reading contracts and knowing what you're entitled to. And if you can't even read, if you can't understand the jargon within the contract, you get the wrong person to try to decipher and cut through all that stuff. You never know. They could be the ones greasing the palms of the other people, and not looking for your best interest. So I want to put this out there for any artists out there, get well versed in the law yourself, entertainment law, all of that stuff. Get well versed in it. Do not just let people just tell you what the law is. Get well versed in it yourself. Learn how to read these contracts. It's starting to become DIY for artists through and through, just so you don't get taken advantage of. Moving on. Lil Wayne is being sued by his personal chef because he allegedly fired her for leaving to see her son in the hospital. However, a rumor has surfaced saying she was fired for posting a video of Wayne's favorite meals on social media. Guys, confidentiality is the key. As a massage therapist, I do not reveal the identity of my clients. It is very, very, it goes against HIPAA, goes against all of these things. Whenever you're providing a private service for a celebrity, treat that as privileged information that you should not share on social media or with any other. You should keep that stuff zipped up tight. Keep your lips buttoned. Now, if now she a personal chef, if she owned a restaurant and he came through and he ordered something and like she said, oh, Lil Wayne came through my restaurant today. I'm so happy. He ordered the such and such and he gave it a thumbs up. That's different than being a personal chef to somebody and preparing their favorite meals for them. Keep that stuff to yourself. Anyway, she's suing for $500K, which she's not going to get. Moving on. Because it's at will. Like, especially if it's in your employee contract to not reveal any of that stuff, girl, you did in the water. Wiz Khalifa said he wants to do a versus with Lil Wayne, not for the competition, but for the entertainment aspect They are both known for displaying amazing stage presence at their own concerts. So that might be something to see, y'all. 2023. Do y'all see a versus between Wiz Khalifa and Lil Wayne? I'm sure Trevo gonna probably lose his mind. He wouldn't know what to do. He wouldn't even want me contacting him at all. He'd be like, listen, she, I love you, but yeah, this versus is on, and please don't disturb me. Shout out to Chiva LaFire. You said I can still do it even with me not feeling well. Let me look at the comments real quick before I jump into the celebrity news. Oh, what's up, everybody? I got Trevo LaFire in the building. We got Roddy on. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me highlight welcome to Think Different TV. Trevo always showing bad love. And we have Roddy saying, hey, Lashia, what's up, Roddy? He says, get well soon. Thank you so much. I am working on it. It will happen. I will get better. Like, this is not going to beat me, okay? So yeah. So we're going to jump into celebrity news. Celebrity news. Al Roker, reportedly not out of the woods yet, following ongoing health issues with a pulmonary embolism and deep vein thrombosis. That's some serious stuff. Doctors fear for his life due to his age and the severity of the procedure. The 68-year-old legend also said after his departure from the hospital and return home on December 14th, 2022, Christmas carolers greeted him at his doorsteps with holiday songs. How amazing. Jury finds Harvey Weinstein guilty of rape. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't say that. Of sexual assault, aggravated sexual assault. I need to say it like that. You know, with YouTube got to be very careful. You can't say the R word. So, aggravated sexual assault in Los Angeles trial. The 70-year-old was found guilty on 3 of the 7 charges, including aggravated sexual assault, forced oral copulation, and other sexual misconduct count, and can face up to 24 years in prison. In this case, he was facing 11 charges. Weinstein is already serving a 23-year sentence after being convicted of aggravated sexual assault in another case based in New York. Bishop Lamar Whitehead was arrested for fraud, extortion, and false statement. He speaks after his arrest saying, when I first set up my church, everybody believed in him. In me, I guess. I was arrested and now everyone has an opinion and advice. Then ending his post with, just because you were arrested doesn't mean you're guilty. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. But then that also made me think, like, just because I'm dressed this way does not make me a hoe. Dude, you did it. Like, I don't understand. Like, I get it. You want to maintain your innocence and everything like that. But there's so much evidence. So much evidence. And that will be present at the trial. I don't ever want to see a black man go down, unless it's for something that they definitely should go down for, like murder, stuff like that. But like fraud, extortion, this, that, like they ain't playing with these pastors no more, these bishops. They not playing with y'all no more. Y'all better get y'all life right. Better definitely get y'all life right. This soup is good. Anyway, moving on. Brittany Renner says she now regrets allowing men to use her body for their leisure. Her whole energy has switched after last year during her run, where she encouraged other women who follow her on social media to follow in her footsteps and make money by using men. At this point, next. Judge Brinkley, who sentenced Meek Mill to 4 years for doing a wheelie on a dirt bike, had her criminal cases stripped. 50 plus of her cases were terminated by another judge over 2 days. I'm telling you, people need to stop playing. They need to stop playing and getting caught up. And Orlando Brown loses movie role in upcoming film movie, I would say movie, up the score after recent domestic violence arrest. I feel like Tyra, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. Orlando, get your life right. I be wanting you to win so badly. Like I remember growing up watching you. Come on, man. Like, get it together. Like, come on. Like, y'all remember the little boy? Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, oh, oh. Y'all remember that from Major Payne? Can we get him to channel that little boy from Major Payne? He done been through some stuff, y'all. That ain't normal. Like, for him to go from that to how he is now, that ain't normal. Like, something really happened to these young men, like, that's in the industry. And it needs to be more of a light on it. Corey Feldman tried to bring a light to it so that everybody would know what was going on. But when the other Corey unalived himself, it was hard. You know, it was hard to really get everything concrete what he was saying. It don't seem like he was just out there by himself. So sad. In sports news, my Eagles, I love my Eagles. We're 13-2 now. We did get defeated over the weekend. We had a game on Christmas Eve. The final score was 40-34, but do not fret. Do not count my Eagles out because they gonna go all the way. They gonna go all the way. I'm gonna say that. On the other hand, Sixers, they played Christmas Day, and you know it's gotta be some type of violence, you know. So Sixers won. They kicked New York Knicks ass. All right. The final score was 119-112. And y'all had to see that shot. Y'all had to see that shot from over half court. I think that should have been worth a little bit more points. But that was like a turning point in the game. I think that's when they started getting a little bit more momentum because they started coming back fighting harder. Raiders fans Karen and Ken harassed black man Jerry Edmond as he tried to enjoy attending his first ever NFL game, and it was his favorite team, the Patriots. The whole incident was caught on camera as he showed great restraint and tried to enjoy the game. And because of that incident, New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft gave Edmond the VIP treatment after his experience with the Raiders fans last week. So he invited him out and had him come out and get a booth seat and enjoy the game and listen. Sometimes when you don't react to ignorance, you get your reward. You get your reward. People probably say, "Oh, if that was me, I would." But listen, he didn't react, and guess what ended up happening? He ended up getting treated like a king, like he's supposed to be. At a recent Green Bay Packers versus Chicago Bears intense rival game, a fan got drunk and belligerent. They got into another fan's face, and then the drunk man was sent tumbling down the bleachers like Peter Griffin on an episode of Family Guy. But here's my thing about that. I will say this. That was hella dangerous because I understand exchanging words and everything like that. But when somebody is like forcefully trying to push you down bleacher steps, you know how hard them doors is outside. Like they like concrete. And like that person was actually trying to hurt that guy that, yeah, let him be drunk and belligerent and everything like that. I'm not saying what he did was right, but words are words. And when you start putting your hands on people and try to force, he was like forcing them down the steps. And everybody was encouraging it. And I'm like, this dude can really get hurt. Everybody laughing like, oh, he tumbled down the stuff like Peter Griffin from Family Guy. And yeah, when they took and did the edit of the video and had that, yeah, it gave me a little chuckle. But we cannot deny, like the guy got back up, but we cannot deny that this guy could have got seriously hurt. So some of these games be a little too much, you know. In other news, Florida pastor Evan Edwards and his 30-year-old son Josh, Evan and Josh, have been arrested for stealing $8 million in PPP loans. They lied, saying they had 486 employees and 2.7 million payroll, when in reality, they only had 4 employees. The employees were family members, and they had a $5K monthly income. They brought a mansion, and when they bought a mansion and multiple exotic cars near Disney World. Cartel leader El Tony Bandana was just arrested in Mexico. The DEA is offering a 10K reward. I could have sworn that was a 100K reward. I don't know. To find his brother El Mitchell. He is the most wanted man on earth. His operation is reportedly worth $50 billion. Sources say he's intelligent and loves to play cat and mouse games. One man in OKC, Oklahoma, is 21,000 richer. He approached this diamond buyer with a bag of diamonds in a brick and mortar, and the young lady said okay. She looked at them, inspected them. They checked out. He said, she said 21K. He said, oh, I thought I could get 28K. She said no. He was like, oh, well then, never mind. He turned to leave, but then he was like, you know what? I'll take that 21K. That's when he did the switch. Because when he walked away, of course, they gave the diamonds back. But now he gave her a bag full of glass. And she, I guess because she already inspected the other bag, she didn't do a double check. So he was able to get away with $21,000. Here we go. Mississippi police shoot and kill a black woman who held a white female Walmart employee at gunpoint. I guess they didn't want to take any chances after the whole incident that happened with the boy Andre Bang during Thanksgiving. They wanted to make sure that the innocent survives. Molly couple are parents to the world's first set of 9 tuplets, with every baby in great health. They reportedly change 45 diapers a day. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Because it could not be me. And go through about 33 pounds of milk a week. Lord, Lord, Lord. Woo. Baby Casey Thomas has been found alive by law enforcement in Indianapolis at a Papa John's restaurant. One of the twin babies is still missing. The suspect is female Nala Jackson. A man goes viral after having his kids sing along to Barney I Love You song and hug after they all been fighting each other. Some people were saying, oh, how could you embarrass them like that? But so y'all would have rather him beat his kids for fighting each other? Would that just perpetuate the violence? Some of these people not thinking. And some people that be commenting don't even have no kids. So I be wondering, like, how do you have no kids but go tell somebody how to discipline their kids? And for real, that wasn't even a real discipline, because I'm an 80s baby and I used to get my ass whooped. We would be up there fighting and everything like that. My mom be like, wait till I get home. And it wasn't no y'all gotta hug and y'all can't hit each other, this, that, third, and kiss and make up and say no. It was like, y'all each go in your rooms, take off all your clothes, and I'll be coming in individually to give y'all whoopings for disrupting my day with y'all nonsense. And because this man didn't do that, didn't go that route, people was giving him flack. Please, y'all, get a life. Moving on. Officer last while arresting a distraught 82-year-old woman on a $77 trash pickup bill in Los Angeles. Around the world, they donated to support her online and raised $22K so far to help pay her bills, house repairs, and other needs. But check this out, y'all. She owed $77. They came to her home with an arrest warrant for this lady for a $77 trash bill. But check this out. They was going to charge her an additional $220 or something like that for, I don't know, having to do the do the warrant for her arrest and all this other stuff. Like, are y'all freaking serious? And then y'all get on my nerves with all that. Because it could have been a cop that would have been looking at this like, the judge that ordered the freaking warrant could have looked at this like, we ordered, it wasn't no black people. You know it wasn't no black people. You know it wasn't no black people. Cause let me get a thing where somebody say we want to get a warrant for this lady because she owes $77 for a trash pickup bill. Oh, $77? Here's the $77. I'm not about to. That's extra paperwork and just extraness that you don't need to be doing. That is just, that made me so mad. And then this lady is somebody's grandma, and then they said it's a deeper story because her daughter did some stuff, some grimy stuff, blah, blah, blah. But let's stick to the main story. $77 trash pickup bill. That's what she was getting arrested for. Lord Jesus. Local news. Northeast Philadelphia Elementary School, Lewis H. Farrell on the 8300 block of Castor Avenue. This is local for Philadelphia. Was put on lockdown last Tuesday morning after a student brought a gun to the school. Police say no one was hurt. The student was taken into custody and the weapon was also secured. Why are these babies able to get handguns? Why are these babies able to access handguns or guns, period? Like, they shouldn't have not that a pistol. They shouldn't have a water pistol. They shouldn't have a Nerf gun. They shouldn't have no type of gun. A set of 2-year-old triplets were found safe after a man took them after he murdered their mother. Unalived their mother. According to police, authorities say a 39-year-old woman was found not alive on the first floor of the living room in the property on the 1900 block of Haynes Street around 7:30 p.m. last Sunday. Hey, right around Christmas, like, these people was crazy, yo. The killer was, and it don't even matter if it was around the holidays, but it's just like, that's just crazy. Like, the killer was the father of 37-year-old Stanley Baptiste. They searched his apartment in Lansdale. He was found during a traffic stop where he turned the gun on himself and unalived himself, as he should. You do not deserve to breathe, you freaking piece of trash. Ambulance crashes into a building. This was on Broader Race. A car ran a red light. I guess they took Race Street seriously, right? A car ran a red light as an ambulance was passing through with sirens on in an attempt to avoid hitting the car. The ambulance crashed into a nearby building. So think about it. If your family member was in the back of that ambulance and them people went through that red light, oh, they getting towed up. They getting sued and they getting beat up. A shooting inside a Center City hotel left the man unalive on Christmas Day. It happened in the Sheraton Hotel located on the 200 block of North 17th Street. Officers arrived to find the 37-year-old victim unalive with a shot to his forehead. No arrests have been made, and police are still investigating. Uh, Sad news: Memphis rapper and 1017 side artist Big Scar has reportedly passed away at the age of 22 due to a drug overdose at home with his family. Birthdays. The baby celebrates his birthday. He did it in a big way. Um, wouldn't expect anything less from that guy. Legends of the Streets tour kicks off February 2023 with Jeezy, Rick Ross, T.I., Gucci Mane, 2 Chainz, Ja Rule, Jadakiss, Jadakiss. Oh my gosh, because I'm still tripping over Ja Rule. Like, where he come from? Like, he just came out to everybody that be giving up. Say what? Like, you just come out of nowhere, like doing a tour. I ain't mad at it. Get that money. But Jadakiss, Kara, Trina, with special guest P Valley's own Juicy Fruit. Stops include Nola, Houston, Dallas, Greensboro, and Cincinnati. Should they make a stop somewhere else? Comment below if you would like to see this lineup in your town. Juicy Fruit recently she reached out to a young artist. Trivo, maybe you could drop that artist's name in the comments. Young lady did a rap, did a song with her dad, and she's just like an up and coming artist. And Juicy Fruit made sure she went and showed her love and gave her her chain, her Loyal 100 chain. So now the young lady is part of her team, so to speak. You know, I think that's pretty cool. She's showing love to these younger artists coming up, and the young lady made a very she did a song about a very sensitive topic about, you know, make sure my dad comes home, you know, because there's a lot of violence, there's a lot of our black men getting locked up, killed, all these different things, and she wanted to make sure she did a song with her father on that subject. www.raphooks.com. Rap Hooks, a platform created by Uncle Marvin Music on IG, is where you can take courses on creating hits, branding, streaming, social media marketing, music marketing, learning how to monetize your platforms, landing placements in major playlisting, collaborating with any artist, producer, or engineer 24/7 worldwide, and showcasing your talents to the world. Follow him and tell him Chiva La sent you, and get started today on taking your music career to the next level. Rap Hooks works with us, not for us. And guys, that has been our Hit It and Quit It. Woo, y'all. I'm trying to get through. All right. Let's check out the comment real quick. What's up, everybody? Let me see. We got Bianca Monroe in the building, host of Foreplay with B, which is every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. She's also co-host on the Rabbit Hole 13, which is also on YouTube, along with Taj Mahal and Mr. Cheese. So thank you for stopping through, beautiful queen. I hope you enjoyed your holiday. We got Carl Henderson in the building. He said, good evening. What's up? Oh, and here we got the young lady that I was talking about, Star Bookie MSP. Yes, up and coming artist. You can find her on IG. That's the young lady that Juicy Fruit is working with. Uh, Y'all, when I say I cannot breathe right now, I cannot freaking breathe right now. Like my nose is not clearing up for nothing. But we're gonna keep this thing moving because it has now come to the point. Before we even get to that, I gotta shout out my sponsor. My sponsor is Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals. Check it out. Check it out. You can find them on IG under Euphoria Water, or if you live in the Philadelphia area and want to have it delivered to your home, please call 267-707-8279. Put my banner up. Almost forgot about that. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go to the next segment. We're gonna keep it rolling, keep it scrolling, keep it going. All right.
I'm coming in hot.
So, guys, remember we are closing out season 1 of Think Different TV with a 5-part series on adult bullying. And today we're doing part 5, adult cyberbullies. Now, here's the crazy thing. I'll have no robberies of the videos. I'm going to tell y'all like a TI is. All right? I haven't been feeling well. So, we was going to rock out, see how this worked out, right? So, anyway, here we go. But I still managed to make my visuals. So far, we've had 4 parts. Adult bullies in the workplace, adult bullying among friends, adult bullying in the family, adult bullies in the church. That joke was crazy. Y'all, the one that got the most views so far is adult bullies in the family, and I'm not even mad at it. You want to know why? Because I feel like out of all of these categories, that is the category where I have been bullied the most. Yes, I've been bullied in my family. I am still being bullied in my family to this day. But you know what? Still gotta love them because you can pick your friends and you can pick your boogers, but you can't pick your family. You definitely can't pick your family. You just kind of are just born in there, you know. You just kind of fit it, get in when you're fitted, right? But tonight, like I said, we're going to talk about cyberbullying, y'all. Okay, part 5, cyberbullying. So, what are the differences between regular bullying and cyberbullying? Well, when you're bullying face to face, it's direct. It occurs right there. It says school property, but anywhere face to face. You have poor relationships with people face to face, fear of retribution, physical hitting, punching, and shoving. Excuse me. Verbal teasing, name calling, and gossip. Nonverbal is use of gestures and exclusion. Now, with cyberbullying, this is a little bit tricky, y'all, because it's anonymous. All right? You know those keyboard gangsters? The keyboard gangsters that be behind the scenes, behind the screens, saying mean things and getting on your damn nerves. And you can't really pinpoint them. Can't really say nothing to them. You can't track them down. You could track them down, but it'd be a waste of time. All right. It occurs off school property or it occurs at home. And there's some other stuff. I don't really like this flyer too much. But the thing with cyberbullying that get me is that it's always you can't see them. You don't know who it could be. It could be somebody. You could think that it's somebody, one person, but somebody created a profile using that person's image, and now you think you're going against this person, but it's really not that person, it's somebody else. Like, y'all ever watch the show Catfish? I want to see show of hands in the comments if you ever see the show Catfish. Have you seen the show Catfish? Let me see. Catfish. So The show Catfish is crazy because as people creating these fake profiles and this, that, and third, and sometimes it could just be to build up a connection with someone. Carl, you never see Catfish? What's wrong with you? Uh, uh, do you even know what the term catfish is? The term catfish just means pretending to be somebody you're not on the internet in order to build relationships or to bully people. This one guy, he had a very feminine voice, and he created this profile as a female. Trevo said he said Catfish is too real. He said he's seen about 5 or 6 seasons of it. And if you want to watch it, you can easily find it on YouTube. But the thing about this is that it can be really dangerous because not only are you bullying someone, putting their life, sending them down a downward spiral, and exhibiting PTSD from being bullied online, you're also creating a sticky situation for the person that you're using their likeness to create these fake pages. And there hasn't been yet a law or anything like that to punish people for doing this stuff. And that's why people are they doing it so much, right? So before I get to it, I go too much on a tangent. Let me hop back on board and let me just give y'all what a bully is. A bully is a person who habitually seeks to harm or intimidate those whom they perceive as vulnerable. This is face to face and also online. All right. Now, what is cyberbullying? When a young person or anybody uses the internet or technology to harass, threaten, embarrass, or target another person, this person is called a cyberbully. Typically, cyberbullying involves tweens and teens, but it's not uncommon for adults to experience cyberbullying and public shaming as well. Think about celebrities, they get it a lot. Compared to traditional bullying, the effects of cyberbullying are often more significant. Not only do the hurtful messages reach an unlimited audience, but the words and images are often preserved online. Even if someone deletes a meme post, chances are it's still available in some form, such as a screenshot or a shared text message. Worse yet, those targeted by cyberbullies often don't know who is bullying them, so they often have no way to bring it to an end. So, guys, I ask you, jump in the comments. Have you been cyberbullied? Have you ever cyberbullied someone? All right. This is a safe space. I'm not. If you have been a person to cyberbully someone, even if it's something as simple as even if it's not like a person you know personally, it could be a celebrity. Like, you know how people be jumping on Lizzo's posts and they just be like, oh, she needs to sit down somewhere with her, her F and A and this, that, and third, and blah, 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 blah. And like saying really mean, hurtful things about celebrities or whatever like that. Listen, no judgment here. I just want to get a feel if you have ever been cyberbullied or cyberbullied someone. Let's look at the comments. All right. Carl said he's been cyberbullied before. Do you think you want to elaborate a little bit more on that? You can leave it in the comments. You don't have to give any details. You don't gotta give my names. But if you could just explain the situation, I'll put it up on the screen. She was saying, he said, yup, both sides of the situation. Carl says screenshots go a long way. They definitely do. Now, y'all. Now, how do people cyberbully people? There's different ways. There's definitely different ways to cyberbully people. And I'm going to jump into that right now. Types of cyberbullying. Okay, flaming and flame wars, harassment, denigration, impersonation, outing and trickery, exclusion, cyber stalking, sexting, and happy slapping. Woo! So, the happy slapping thing, I don't really know what that is. I have to do a little bit more, a little bit more research on that. Maybe Trevo, you could find out what happy slapping means for me and throw it in the comments. But that's types of cyberbullying. But what are the methods of cyberbullying? Text messaging, writing mean, abusive, or threatening comments to someone. Social network bullying, posting cruel messages on sites like Facebook or creating false profiles, like I was just telling y'all, catfishing, or groups about someone. Email and instant messaging bullying, sending nasty or threatening emails or instant messages. Sharing images, publishing or sharing photos, videos, or webcam footage of someone without their permission. And I did do an episode back in the past. It was I believe it was my third installment of my sexual harassment online series. And it explored a little bit more into the cyberbullying and the different types. So if y'all want to refer to that to know all the different ways, because I broke it all the way down. So I'm just giving y'all a slight overview. Excuse me, because I do want to show y'all, give y'all visuals. So there's also chat room bullying, saying mean, threatening, or offensive things about others in online chat rooms. They still have that type of stuff. Interactive game bullying, deliberately blocking, ignoring, or excluding an individual from multiplayer games. That could damage somebody's psyche. Sometimes people that play these online games, that's really all they have. And and sometimes they use that as a way to escape their real life and all the stuff that goes on in their real life. So when something that's happening in real life starts to translate in your gaming, that could be really damaging to a lot of people. Now, I already went through the examples of cyberbullying, but let's just go into it a little bit more in depth. So harassment. Harassing someone is a common method of online bullying. Participating in text wars or text attacks, which occur when bullies gang up on the victim and send them thousands of texts. You're ugly, you're stupid, no one wants you, unalive yourself, why are you still here? And they just constantly berate this person with a whole bunch of texts. Posting rumors, threats, or embarrassing information on social media sites such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Like, for example, they take a picture of a young lady, in a dressing room or something like that, and I don't know. It's different ways you can do it. But it's posting any type of embarrassing information about the person. Impersonation. Change the target's online profile to include sexual, racist, or other inappropriate things. So here's the two ways that they can do it. Either they can make their target the profile. So let's say Bob has a problem with Bill, right? Bob decides, I know how I'll fix Bill. I'll make a profile using Bill's likeness and do all this random stuff, send out random messages to all these different people and get him into some serious trouble. That's one way. But also, they can also take and create a fake profile. Bob can say, you know what I'll do? I'll take and create a profile saying I'm married, get all this intimate details from Bill, and then put it out there. And he probably figured out, like, how is he finding out all this stuff about me, not knowing that Bob is actually behind this profile, Mary, that he's been talking to for months and months and months. Or he could use another profile to harass Bill. Like, you're stupid, you're ugly, this and third. That way, it don't seem like it's coming from him directly, but it's coming from somebody else. And Bill he's like, what is going on? I don't even know who this person is. So, those are the three ways that somebody can actually do stuff like that. Develop a screen name that is similar to the victim's screen name, and then post rude or hurtful remarks while pretending to be the victim. So that was the first one that I explained. Inappropriate photographs. Now, posting new photos or photo sharing sites for anyone on the internet to view and download. Sending mass emails or text messages that includes new or degraded photos of the victim. If y'all ever watched Degrassi, there was a lot of that. There was a lot of that on that show, where young ladies was, the one girl, Manny. I loved her so much, but she got caught up in the hype of everything, and when people were gunning for her, they really took pictures, videos of her, put it out there, send it to everybody's phone. It's like that way. The way that school was set up, everybody had each other's numbers, or they had like a school. What is a school? Like just a place where you could where a school group, that's what it is. And they just post it in there, and everybody gets a little email or little message to their phone, like, check this out. So that happened to Manny and a lot of other people on that show. But here's another thing. That happens to adults too. So it's not just teenagers, because these tweens and teens, they grow up and become adults, if their behavior is not checked when they're younger, and they grow up and become adults, what ends up happening is they continue the same type of behavior as adults that they did as teens. And sometimes they don't know how to break out of it. They don't know how to not be a bully. They don't know how to not do be hurtful things like that. And a lot of people that be on Catfish, they be adult people, adults doing this stuff, creating fake profiles and all this different stuff, crazy stuff. So don't just think that it's just teenagers out here just doing it. It's adults too. Video shaming. The use of videos may be used for online bullying. These short clips are often extremely hurtful to the people being targeted. Downloading a video of something humiliating and posting it to YouTube in order to allow a larger audience to view the incident, or sharing a video via mass email or text messages to humiliate and embarrass the victim. Not to mention, you got TikTok there, you got Instagram there that's allowing you to post videos and stuff like that. So when people get these humiliating videos of people, they like, oh, let me just post it. But cyberbullying is more than that too. Let's say you post a video. You think nothing of the video. There's nothing crazy about the video. It could be something very positive, very uplifting, and there'll be one person that want to say something negative on your post. Now, what do? You can ignore it, right? You can leave it alone. You can say, oh, well, but some people can't leave it alone. Now, I'm going to jump into some visuals because I realize I've been talking all this time and I didn't even pay the videos for you guys, but here we go.
Cyberbullying or cyber harassment is a form of bullying or harassment using electronic means. Here are examples of cyberbullying: sending mean texts or aims to someone, hacking into someone's gaming or social networking profile, being rude or mean to someone in an online game, spreading secrets or rumors about people online, pretending to be someone else to spread hurtful messages online.
What should I do if I'm the victim of cyberbullying? There are certain steps to take if you have been the victim of cyberbullying. Number 1, don't reply. They may move on if they don't get a reaction from you. Number 2, save the evidence, take a screenshot. Number 3, report and block them. Phone companies, social media platforms can provide advice on how to block and report. Number 4, get help from a trusted adult, such as a parent, youth worker, teacher, family friend, or even a healthcare professional. There are helplines available through Childline or Samaritans that you can call so that you're not alone when dealing with this issue. Number 5, go offline. Take a break from being online and speak to one of the above. Number 6, ensure your security settings are private on all platforms. For more information, visit cybersafeireland.org. I'm Gary Matthews, solicitor. For more information, click the link in my bio down below or go to gary.ie.
So guys, those were just some different videos. One was, of course, telling you how people can be cyberbullied or how someone can use certain methods to cyberbully someone. The second video was showing the impact that it has on people. There are people literally dying, all right, because they're being cyberbullied. They're unaliving themselves because they feel like they're not getting the help that they need to get. It's so much more than just, oh, just turn off the computer, or oh, just turn off your phone. Just, well, what do you do if that's how you communicate with the rest of the world? What if it never stops? What if you can't just easily just change your email or change that or change this? You get what I'm saying? Some people are truly stuck because they don't have a way out of it. Now, there's some different examples, different videos of different people, and I know this is probably gross, y'all seeing me like wipe my nose and stuff like that, but I can't help it, y'all, because I cannot, I can't breathe, but my nose is leaking. Like, how does that happen? Like, it's leaking, but I'm not getting cleared up here at all. Like, I don't understand it. But anyway, there are different ways that people have cyberbullied other people. Now, one very crazy one is doxing. Like, this is something that I learned about when I did the sexual harassment online through cyberbullying or whatever. Well, sexual harassment online. When I learned about doxing is giving up people's personal information in order for other people to bring harm to that person, or now one way that people have been doxing, like, for example, you saw that situation where the white guy was harassing the black guy on the street and everything like that, and people was like, oh yeah, drop his address, drop his number, so we could go, we could so we could make check. Like, sometimes it could be a good thing and sometimes it can be a bad thing. You just really are putting someone's personal information out there and you're putting them at risk. There's two situations that I came across that talks about this a little bit more in depth. So here we go.
So when I went to fish this video, I had to go way into the video to be able to get past the point where this user was showing the person she's talking about full name and city and state that she lived in. Now, basically, the gist of this video is that she was selling tie-dyes to support her family, wasn't making a lot of money off of it, And someone disputed a charge months later for $16, which she got a charge back for today. So she was making a video telling them to have a horrible day. This person has hundreds of thousands of followers. And then like a day later, she said, guys, don't bully her. That's not what I'm about. You published her full name and the city and state that she lived in. Your followers are going crazy in the comments, very proud of themselves for what they're doing. In fact, on one of the comments, I said, yeah, we should be so proud to bully people. And the person responded, yeah, I think that's fabulous. I think it's great. Now, full disclaimer, I have issues with this person. This is my dumpster diving friend that I've talked about before, who dumpster dives and says that she donates it all, but she doesn't. She sells it for profit. This woman, not saying that it's okay that somebody would try to scam you out of $16 if that's indeed what happened, because we don't know that. But she was in New York City for Halloween overnight with a friend. She gets her nails done. She's at the beach this week, so she's definitely not hurting for cash. I went to the person she's talking about's TikTok, and it is horrifying. Like every single video that she has, all of the comments are from this person's followers talking about, oh, was $16 worth it? Was $16 great? Aren't you great? Aren't you amazing? Aren't you wonderful? What a scammer you are. So we're going to say that $16 is worth doing that to somebody, because to me, bullying is not okay ever, but definitely not over a $16 shirt. And especially not when your platform is very anti-bullying, and you even had a video not too long ago about your daughter being bullied and how disgusting bullying is. As far as I'm concerned, the longer that Salty Stella leaves this video up proves that she knew exactly what she was doing when she put this woman's full name and a city state on TikTok. She knew what was going to happen. Now, I didn't go out and search this woman on Facebook, but based on the comments that I've seen, she's actually in the hospital and she has cancer. Not that that means it's okay to falsely charge back, but this is who they're bullying. This is what we're doing.
Yep. So as you can see, the person shared the information of the other person, and now people are also cyberbullying this person. But here's a way that you can actually put your personal information online and make yourself a target. So here we go.
This is the story of how I got cyberbullied and stalked online, which I was reminded of when I posted earlier about Mile from the Kin Porsche series getting cyberbullied and a lot of hate comments. I'm 34 years old now, and when this happened, I was 20. I was in college and engaged to my childhood friend at the time. I was also on Zanga as a blogger, and it was this huge blogging platform, kind of like how TikTok is now, if you're not familiar. And while I wasn't a huge creator, one of my posts about Facebook, ironically, had gotten viral. So I had quite a few people follow me, most of them strangers. And I thought everything was going well. I thought the blogging was going well. I thought my engagement was going well, which, of course, I was posting about because I was 20 years old. This is my first serious relationship, and I was really excited about it. So I had all these details up, including my real college name, my real name, and all these other personal details. Until I started getting these weird comments on my blog posts that had nothing to do with the post at all. Stuff like, oh, do you know what your fiance is doing? You're disgusting, all this type of stuff. And I was ignoring it until I started getting emails to my school email address. And then I was getting messages on Facebook. So it was quickly becoming clear that this was hard to ignore. And it ended up being my fiance cheated on me with his ex-girlfriend, who was also Korean. My fiance was And that's where it all started to go downhill. This ex-girlfriend of his was clearly not well. I'm not going to diagnose her, but she was just not a very healthy individual. And after he told me he cheated on me, 20-year-old me decided it was a great idea to take him back. And we were working things out, whatever that meant. But I was still getting messages and emails and weird comments. And the weirdest part of it was, these people were claiming to be friends of his ex-girlfriend, like 2 or 3 of them. And even weirder to me was the fact that his ex-girlfriend was, quote unquote, the other woman, right? I was the legit fiance. And they were acting like I was the cheater and sending me all this stuff. Of course, I responded to some of them like, no, you're wrong, this, that, and the other, because I was 20. 34-year-old me, A, wouldn't be responding, B, would have just blocked, C, would have had a lot more choice words and possibly threats than I did back then. But honestly, at the time, it was extremely scary for me.
So she goes on to talk more about it, but if you want to find out more about that, definitely follow her TikTok. But yeah, her story was crazy to say the least, and it's unbelievable that a lot of people do stuff like this. So, guys, before I go, I saw some comments, and Carl said it was you are going to do what I say. It was a bill collector who stated they could come and take things from me. Also stated that I would be sorry when I got my check and was docked. The number when I searched back came back to nothing. It was a clone number. They tried to get me to pay something using a green dot card and threatened that if I did not, the service would be shut off. I said, shut it off. Oh, I know what that is. So yeah, there was definitely people trying to scam, but they are relentless. They will keep calling you and calling you and calling you and calling you and texting you and all of this different stuff until you finally give in. And some people are not fortunate enough to just be able to just change their phone number and everything like that. So I totally get where you're coming from with that, Carl. Chivo said that happy slapping was a fad in the United Kingdom around 2005, in which people attack a victim for the purpose of reporting the assault, usually on a smartphone. Oh, okay. All right. I know. I remember that. I remember it was also a guy who used to record homeless people fighting, and I think they even did an episode of that on Law and Order. Like they ripped it from the headlines and they did a show about it. It says it ranges from minor acts of violence to more serious crimes of manslaughter, and it says, for an example of this form of cyberbullying after the show, please watch the movie Unfriended. So thank you so much, Treva LaFon, her, for giving us that information on happy slapping. I have seen that. Actually in Philly, it was teenagers that was going up to older people and like just punching them out of nowhere or just hitting them out of nowhere. I think one guy, he actually died from the attack because he had a heart attack or something as a result of being attacked. And it was just simply so they could get a video of it and share it and get likes and all this stuff. So crazy. All right. So when it comes to preventing cyberbullying, it's important that you not only help yourself and your child implement some safety measures, but that you have an ongoing dialogue about how to use social media safely. Here's the thing. So they do, when you're looking up information on cyberbullying, they do tend to target a lot of teenagers and children because they are this is the information age. This is the age where technology is booming, booming, booming. A lot of kids know how to, excuse me, whew, that was not very ladylike. Um, a lot of these kids know how to power up a iPad and do all this stuff. They don't know how to write in cursive. So there's a lot of things that comes with technology, and one of those being cyberbullying. Having access, people having so much access to your children at very early ages. We used to be like, oh, stranger knocks at the door, stranger danger, don't allow anybody into your home, don't get into the car with anybody, this, that, and third. But when it's online, it seemed like, oh, nothing can happen to me because I'm in the safety of my own home. And that's not true, because they find ways to get information out of your kids, to find out, to find out where they live and what they're doing and what school they go to and all this different stuff. And if they're not properly educated on how not to do those things, give out that information, that they're not going to, because they figure, oh, this just a friend or that. And sometimes it be perverts disguising themselves as younger people in order to get into the door. So you gotta be very careful. But when it comes to adults, so when adults get cyberbullied, uh, it's like this. I would say a lot of the times it happens a lot with celebrities. There's a lot of people that bully celebrities. But then I found this, y'all, and this was crazy. This was crazy. Actually, a guy made a video of it, and I was like, what? They actually do stuff like that?
If you live in Los Angeles, these two brothers run an account on YouTube called Find My Midget, where they stalk and film people with dwarfism in public and then upload the locations of those little people to YouTube.
It's got a backpack, but it's definitely a midget. Holy shit. And it's a little black one. Holy fuck. He's fucking fast, little midget, dude. He's fast. God damn, the problem is it looks like a kid, but it's not. I'm gonna see if I can get another. That was a disaster. Sorry about that, boys. Hopped out, saw him, couldn't catch up with him. I swear to God, I couldn't keep up with it, dude. It was like, I don't know, faster than any midget I've ever seen.
They also have a website where they encourage people to send in their own submissions. They also have these reviews on the website that each brother writes, and one of them admits to harassing someone with dwarfism who was homeless. Tag YouTube in the comments below, Stitch, Duet, let's make some noise about this, because this is incredibly dangerous. Incredibly dangerous. And this is why there is so much violence towards people with dwarfism when it comes to us trying to live our daily lives.
You can't even. These people did not ask to be born as to have dwarfism. They did not ask to be born this way. And y'all really are exploiting their condition and causing them to be cyberbullied and also bullied in real life. You putting their information and their address up so people can find them. These people be doing too much. It's like y'all ain't got nothing else better to do with your time. Y'all got nothing else better to do with your time. Like, for real. This is stuff that infuriates me. But before I end out this cyberbullying thing, a lot of people feel like when they get cyberbullied, they should be able to turn to their parents to help them. To be their guide, to be the person that they can cry to when they need help. And well, do I want to do that first? Wait a minute. So, but when I told y'all that some people they they make fake profiles of people and stuff like that. Well, check this out.
$750 is what it took for this woman to create these pages of me. $750. I pissed in somebody's cornflakes and she was paid $750 to make these accounts, screenshots, all this jazz. Like, the effort that was put in, she did her job well. Can somebody tell me my rights for sharing screenshots? Like, can I share her name legally? She has contacted the police and is trying to charge me for putting a target on her back for calling her a stalker. I don't even know where to go from here. Legally, what is my best option? What is the best route to go? Because this was cruel. This was premeditated. This was...
I took a picture with a young lady today at the Grove in California. And I did not have my fake tooth in that I'm wearing now because obviously I tend to put it on when I record because I'm very self-conscious of it. She took a picture with me and told me that, you know, I inspire her to be a better mother and a friend and a person and a woman. But then she goes and posts to her 140,000 followers on Instagram and zooms into my tooth and asks them, she circled it and asked them, what is this? Yes, she was referring to my tooth that I did not have in at the time. Oh, can't, it just looks right again. As you guys all know that I did not take care of my teeth. I have talked about this prior, but I am getting this tooth fixed, just like I got the rest of these fixed when I go home on the holiday in November. But that's neither here or there. Miss Ma'am, this is to you, and I won't tag you because I'm not a cyberbully like you are. You are unkind and very unnecessary. The things that you did to me to try to tear me down as an individual is unnecessary. And I hope nobody treats you or your daughter that way. I hope you enjoy your day, and I hope you got a lot of giggles out of that because my feelings were hurt. Have a great one. Thank you.
So it's just crazy how people be doing just random stuff just to put somebody else down, to make them feel less than, and all of this different stuff. But as I was going into before, we always expect, if we get cyberbullied and we're kids, we want to be able to turn to our parents to be the confidant, the person that's going to take care of everything. But check this out.
Good evening. Here's a new and odd trend: cyberbullying and catfishing your own child. A 42-year-old woman from Michigan sent hateful messages to her own daughter under a fake name. She has been charged with stalking a minor, using a computer to commit a crime, and obstruction of justice.
Oh, hell no!
That is cool. I know. You gonna inflict trauma on your own kid.
That's just sick. And then ain't she the one that reported it to the police for her daughter?
Right, exactly. She's the one that is just sick.
You still on. You still on.
Thank you for tuning in.
You're not my dad! Oh, wow. So, like I said, we always expect to be able to go to our parents whenever we need help or anything like that. But what happens when your parent is the one that's catfishing you and harassing you online under a fake name? Listen, if you know someone that's being cyberbullied, listen, reassure, and support them. Give them your full emotional support. Ask them not to reply. They are then making an active choice not to feed power to the bully. Keep the evidence. Make a written record of what's happened. Block the bullies. Use the tools available according to where or how the messages are received. This may mean deleting from a friends list. Don't deny access to technology. In other words, ban. This is a major reason why children are afraid to tell their parent and carers they are being bullied. Moderate your child's use instead. Perform a social media audit. Every few months, sit down with your child and go through their social media accounts. Also, if you are being cyberbullied or you have been cyberbullied, go through your accounts. Do an audit of your own stuff. All right. Before we go any further, because I think that kind of wraps up my hot topic for tonight. So let me just do this real quick. I hope that this info has helped someone, and this concludes the hot topic.
I'm coming in hot.
So today I was in my sister's room, well, her room at my mom and dad's house, and I found this picture. This is from Christmas of '92. Look at that. Look at me. I was so young. Look, I still got that little squinty thing too when I smile. My son got it too, Dale too. He do the same thing. Smile the same way. They're my baby. But yeah. I wonder what I would say. Like I wonder, like, me today, like, what would I say to that young girl, of yesterday? What would I say to her? Would she believe me if I told her that she would be an amazing singer and have a CD out and, have a TV show? They're going into the second season next week called Think Different TV. Like, would she believe me? Would she think I was just playing games? You never know. I was 5 in that picture. So, woo, how time flies, y'all. 30 years ago. Woo, it was crazy. So, anyway, that concludes the hot topic. Real quick, I want to shout out my sponsor. My sponsor is Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals, no chemicals, no additives. It's good and good for you. If you're going to hydrate the right way, get you Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, you can call 267-707-8279. All right, guys. Put my banner back up. I'm still learning, y'all. Still learning. All right. So the next section we have tonight, because I got to speed it up a little bit because I got an awesome Jeopardy tonight. But before we even do all that, I want to do my cultural discussion, because today is the first day of Kwanzaa. All right. So let me pull up. Whew. So happy Kwanzaa to all of those who celebrate. All right. And I want to give a little bit of history of Kwanzaa. All right. Actually, let's do this. So Kwanzaa is an annual celebration of African American culture from December 26th to January 1st, culminating in a communal feast called Karamu. Usually on the 6th day. I think it's Karamu. It was created by activist Mulana Karenga, all right, based on African harvest festival traditions from various parts of West and Southeast Africa. Kwanzaa was first celebrated in 1966. He created Kwanzaa in 1966 during the aftermath of the Watts riots, as a specifically African American holiday. He said his goal was to give Blacks an alternative to the existing holiday of Christmas and give Blacks an opportunity to celebrate themselves in their history rather than simply imitate the practice of the dominant society. According to Karenga, The name Kwanzaa derives from the Swahili phrase Matunda ya Kwanzaa, meaning first fruits. He said, this is our duty to know our past and honor it, to engage our present and improve it, and to imagine a whole new future and forge it in the most ethical, effective, and expansive ways. Now, there are the 7 principles. Nguza, y'all gotta bear with me because my code is not allowing me to even say this proper way. It's Nguzo Saba. Kwanzaa celebrates what its founders called the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, the 7 principles of African heritage. They were developed in 1965, a year before Kwanzaa itself. These 7 principles are all Swahili words, and together comprise the kawaida, or common philosophy, a synthesis of nationalist, pan-Africanist, and socialist values. Each of the 7 days of Kwanzaa is dedicated to one of the principles as follows. So today, it is umoja, which is unity, to strive for and to maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. We should always strive for unity, right? Tomorrow will be Kujichagulia, which means self-determination, to define and name ourselves, as well as to create and speak for ourselves. The next one is Ujima, collective work and responsibility, to build and maintain our community together and make our brothers and sisters' problems our problems and to solve them together. Then is Ujama, which is cooperative economics, to build and maintain our own stores, y'all listen to this, our own stores, shops, and other businesses, and to profit from them together. In other words, keep the money in the Black community. We should keep our dollars in our community, right? Then we have Nia, which is purpose, to make our collective vocation the building and developing of our community in order to restore our people to their traditional greatness. You should always wake up with purpose and work in your purpose every day, right? Then you got Kuumba, which is creativity, to do always as much as we can in the way we can in order to leave our community more beautiful and beneficial than we inherited it. So we always want to leave a greater legacy than the one that we received. This not only means like physical appearance, like we get a property, we're supposed to make sure it's nice, but also your financial home. You know, we always want to make sure we have that foundation so that we can always leave a stable financial home for the next generation. So our generations don't have to always start at 0. And then number 7 is Imani, which is faith, to believe with all our hearts in our people, our parents, our teachers, our leaders, in the righteousness and victory of our struggle. So those are the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, or Nguzo Saba. It's hard to say it because my nose is Nguzo Saba. But there are several symbols, all right? The Kanara, which is the candle holder for the 7 candlesticks. Mishuma Saba, the 7 candles. Mazo, which is the crops. Mahindi, which is corn to represent the children celebrating, and corn may be part of the holiday meal. A kikombe cha umoja, a unity cup for commemorating and giving shukrani, thanks to African ancestors, and zawadi is gifts. Supplemental representations include uh, a black, red, and green bandera, which is a flag, and African books and artworks, all to represent values and concepts reflective of African culture and contribution to community building and reinforcement. And that is our cultural discussion. So I just wanted to share that information with you guys today about Kwanzaa. Like I said, today is the first day, which is Umoja, which is unity. So make sure y'all walk in your purpose, have faith, have self-determination. Make sure that y'all are working to strive to be better than your past self. Strive to be better than your past self in the last hour, the last day, the last week, last month, last year. All right. So I just wanted to give y'all that info real quick. Let's look at the comments. Oh man. All right. What's up, Young P? I am Young P is in the building. He said, get well, fam. He also said, happy holidays. Happy holidays to you, my brother. I am working on getting there, sir. I'm working to get there. I'm just going to simply pose this question to you guys. What are y'all financial goals for 2023? I know one of my financial goals is to finally be able to get a house, to get a car, and work on being debt free. Okay. like actually paying down my stuff, like everything. Like I already got a jump start on it. The crazy thing is that anything you're gonna do the next year, you gotta get a start on it or the year prior, like at least 4 months before the new year starts. So you already gotta be on that track. You know, you can't just say, "Oh, January 1st, I'm gonna make a change," because sometimes it's harder to make that change at the beginning of the year because you know what's right around the corner: tax refunds. And if you don't already have money management skills and everything before your tax refund come in, you're gonna end up making the same mistake that you made the year before with your money. So it's good to have those proper practices in place before that good old tax refund comes in there. And I want y'all to leave in the comments, like, what are y'all goals, y'all financial goals for the new year, 2023? Have you already started on those goals? Are they in the works? Have you not started them yet? Do you need help getting them started? You know, this is an open forum. You know, y'all can always hit me up on IG, Lashia Star, LASHIASTAR. Make sure y'all hit me up on there. If y'all have any questions or how y'all can get started. If y'all need connections to someone to build that foundation that y'all need to get that financial house built up, let me know. If y'all want to start a mutual fund, let me know. You know, all of that good stuff. So, oh, look who's in the building. My dad done showed up. He said, let's get it 100% behind you spiritually. Oh, I Young P said that he already started. You already started. What's your goal? What is your financial goal? I know that I Am Young P is he's an awesome entrepreneur. He's an awesome artist. He has a lot of things in the works. And wait a minute, hold up. Don't kill me, bro, because I'm not feeling well. You know, my brain right now is not all Stonerville clothing. I can't even. I'm trying to say it. Stonerville. It's Stonaville, Stonaville LLC. He's already in stores. He has his own clothing line. He has his own album, still working. Just doing the daggone thing. So definitely show him some love on IG. It is now 10:40. I want y'all to still leave them comments below, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump into our Jeopardy. I'm going to leave the link below. So that y'all can get in here. Sorry, y'all, I'm coughing and stuff. My bad. But before we even jump into that, let me just shout out my sponsor real quick. Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals, no chemicals, no additives. It is good and good for you. If you go to hydrate the right way, get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. And if you live in the Philadelphia area and want Euphoria Water delivered to your home, please call Captain at 267-707-8279. All right, y'all. We're going to jump into the next part, which I know a lot of people have been waiting for. I still hit them notes, y'all. Don't be counting me out because I'm all stuffy and stuff. Oh, real quick before we jump to that. Y'all go check out the other parts of my series. The adult bullying 5-part series. You got adult bullying in the workplace, adult bullying among friends, adult bullying in the family, adult bullies in church. And today was our cyberbullying part 5, the final part. As we go into this new year, I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in and hanging with me so long. Y'all could be anywhere, but y'all choose to be right here. And like I said, I truly appreciate it. All right, y'all. Where is my little, oh crap. I don't even have my, are you freaking serious? I didn't take and put the thing on there. All right, so I don't have my visual. I knew I forgot something. I don't have my visual for the Jeopardy, but today we have classic board games, Jeopardy. So I hope somebody is out there ready to win $20 cash app, because that's all I got for you today. After this holiday, they done cleaned me out, honey. They done cleaned me out. Who we got backstage? All right. We got my dad backstage. Now I don't know if you want to jump in because you want to join the game, or if you just want to just say hi real quick and say hi to the people.
Well, your mom said play the game, but I wanted to make sure you was okay getting home and how you was feeling.
I'm hanging in there. I'm almost done. After this, I'm going to pass out. But I'm here. You said what?
Gotta get you better for the new year.
Yup. Now, Daddy, if you're going to play the game, you got to play the game. You can't be watching TV and being distracted and stuff. You got to be ready to play the game, because I'm not playing with you. Like, we live right now, and we got to be able to go like this. Bobby already know. Tag on it.
I know. She's sitting right next to me.
All right. Daggone it, y'all. Hold on real quick. I will put up my little. Wait a minute. Somebody else is backstage. Try is ready to play. Here we go. So Try went against Mommy last week.
You must be good then.
There he go.
Try, you still there? You got a dark screen.
Okay.
Oh, here you are. What's up, brother? How are you? Can you hear me?
I don't think he can hear you.
He's frozen. Hold on. Let me remove him and
Yup,
then
there
bring
you-
it back in. Let me remove him and bring it back in.
How you doing?
Hey, Try, you
What's
all
up, Dad?
set?
Hey.
What's up?
So that's
Yeah,
my
what's up?
dad, Richard. This is Try.
What's up, Dad?
Try been on here several
How you
times
doing?
taking my money. He been taking my money. So here we go, y'all. Let me go get my book real quick because I didn't get my book.
All right.
Okay, what's the questions gonna be?
Board games. She said classic board games. Yeah.
Okay.
Questions are hard, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ty, don't be doing
You gotta
that.
know it.
Don't even be doing that. Because you know it's not even that hard. He trying to fight you out already. You're not right, Try. Percy. I got my Think Different TV pen. All right.
All right.
All right, here we go. We're going to just jump right into it because we got 14 minutes. All right. We got a 100-point question, y'all. 100-point question. There's 17 questions. There's 400 points, 200 points, 300 points, 400 points, and one final Jeopardy question. All right. First 100-point question. This vertical game, you have to raise your hand. All right. Okay. And you must answer in the form of a question. So if I say the color of the sky is this, you have to say what is blue. All right. If you do not answer in the form of a question, it'll be wrong. All right. Even if the answer is right, it'll be wrong. Okay.
Gotcha.
100-point question. This is a vertical game with red and black circular pieces. Try.
What is checkers?
No. I'm going to read the question again. This is a vertical game with red and black circular pieces.
Like this. Oh my God, I know it. I know what you're talking about too. What is Connect 4?
What is Connect 4? You got it right. All right. Let me put this. There you go. Connect 4. All right. Next 100-point question. In this game, you have to find a reptile's bad tooth. In this game, you have to find a reptile's bad tooth. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what is crocodile dentist? I know I'm taking y'all back with these.
I never played that game.
Yeah, I never played that.
These some throwback games, y'all. These some throwback games. I'm throwing some things out
there. Real throwback.
Here we go. Next 100-point question. 100-point answer. This game had characters like Mr. Mint, Duke of Swirl, and Mama Ginger Tree.
Mm-mm.
1. And what is Candyland? I know. I couldn't say King Candy because y'all wouldn't know what it was.
Right. Okay.
Here go the next one. In this game, remove the Adam's apple, but be sure not to buzz. Richard.
What is operation?
What is operation? I feel like that was a little because we just played it earlier. We played it earlier.
Who
All
played
right.
it?
Me and Ty was playing it earlier, and Bobby and Delana. We was all playing it earlier.
I wasn't in the room.
Oh yeah, you was in the basement. Now we're going into the 200 questions. It's still anybody's game. 200-point question. The objective of this game is to be the first player to get all 4 of the colored pawns from the start place to the home space. Richard.
What is backgammon?
And Try, you want still?
What is chess?
And what is sorry? What is sorry? All right, here's the next one. This game is similar to the last, but it has a pop-o-matic dice roller. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what is trouble?
Oh my goodness.
Trouble. You had to pop it and roll dice for you. I know, y'all. I know. I didn't make it easy.
No, he said they're gonna be hard.
Next 200-point answer. In this game, by process of elimination, one player figures out the identity of the other player. Richard?
I was gonna say, what was Clue?
No. Good guess though, but no. Try. No. What is Guess Who?
Guess Who.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay, y'all. It's okay. We still have 200-point answers. Last one. This strategy game has you calling out locations on the board in hopes of sinking the opponent.
Repeat that.
This strategy. Try.
What is Battleship?
What is Battleship?
What is Battleship?
Yep.
You got that. So now we're going into 300-point answers. Here we go. Go around the board in this game quietly so as to not disturb someone's slumber. I'm going to read it again. Go around the board in this game quietly so as to not disturb someone's slumber. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And don't wake daddy.
Oh my goodness.
Listen, it was hard even coming up with a clue for that because I didn't want to give away what it was. But I was like, I had to say slumber. But anyway, next one. 300-point answer.
Y'all do all the time, though.
Listen, y'all. If you hear the drums of this game, ignore it. You do not want to end up in it. Richard.
What is Jumanji?
What is Jumanji? Yes. That is the answer. Here's the next 300-point answer. Team up in this game and give clues for your team to guess the key word without mentioning the other words under it. Richard?
What is 25 words or less?
And try?
I don't know.
No. What is
Yeah.
taboo?
Oh. We didn't.
Okay. Last 300-point answer. The objective of this game is to catch a rodent. Richard?
What is mousetrap?
What is mousetrap? That is absolutely right. All right, guys, it's still anybody's game. On to the 400-point answers. Right now, the score is 200 Try and 800 Rich. Here we go. The objective of, did I put up the 400-point, John? 400 point.
Yeah.
There we go. The objective of this game is to reach square 100. However, you're going up and down throughout the course of the game. Fine. Richard?
What is $100,000 pyramid?
No. Try? Nothing. What is Chutes and Ladders?
Yeah.
Chutes and Ladders. I know. I'm sorry. Look at Try's face. All right. Next 400-point question. This game comes with 2 pieces, a spinner and a mat. Richard.
What is what the heck they put their hands on? What is Twister?
What is Twister? Absolutely. That's what it is. Right foot blue, left foot green. Remember on Raw? And he was like, it was his dad. His dad was like, they used to represent the toys. Right,
I'm
Lily?
getting up there. Things ain't coming to me fast. I know what I'm talking about.
So here we go. Next 400-point answer. In this game, hurry and get all the pieces in their proper spot before they pop. I will say it again. In this game, hurry up and get all the pieces in their spot before it pops. Richard?
What is perfection?
What is perfection? Absolutely. All right, last 400-point answer. This game simulates a person's travels from early adulthood to retirement, with college if necessary, jobs, marriage, and possible children along the way.
Richard?
What
is life?
You're right. What is the game of life?
Yeah, I used to play that a lot.
We're playing it right now. All right. So here we go, y'all. We're going into Final Jeopardy. All right. So try. You have 200, but you can risk up to 1,000 points. How much would you like to wager?
Everything.
Everything. 1,000 points. All right. Richard, you have 2,000 points. How much of your points would you like to wager for the Final Jeopardy? Huh?
200.
200? Oh my gosh. Here we go. I need y'all to get a pen and a piece of paper. I'm sure Try already has his. And while
Oh,
y'all do that, I'm going to shout out my sponsor one last time. My sponsor is Euphoria Water. Euphoria Water is the cleanest, healthiest water in Philly. Alkaline water with minerals, no additives, no chemicals. It is good and good for you. If you go to hydrate the right way, get your Euphoria Water today. You can find Euphoria Water on IG under Euphoria Water. That's UPHORIAWATER. You can also hit up Captain if you live in the Philadelphia area or want Euphoria Water delivered to your home. You can call him at 267-707-8279. All right, y'all. We're jumping into our final Jeopardy.
all right. Cut it out.
Y'all ready?
Yes, got my pen.
Everybody's ready. Awesome. The answer is the object of this game is to skillfully remove the sticks from the tube while dropping the fewest marbles possible. Again, the object of this game.
God, what's the name?
You can't say nothing. You got to write it down. The object of this game is to skillfully remove the sticks from the tube while dropping the fewest marbles possible. Go. Boo, 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 boo. All right. The challenger is going to go first. Try. You wager 1,000 points. What is your answer?
I didn't put nothing. I don't know.
You didn't put nothing? Oh, okay. All right. Richard, what is your final answer?
Do I show it?
Yes. What is what?
What is don't get less marbles?
Oh my gosh. No, that is not it. The answer is kerplunk. I thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight and being participants. Richard, you have your $20 coming to you soon. It is you won with 1,800 points. Try. I'm so sorry. You get hopefully a disease-free smooch for me digitally for being such a great sport.
These were some hard ones.
They were hard. I didn't think they were so hard, but I guess I underestimated how cool my clue giving is. Oh, we got a comment. She will say, "LOL, kerplunk." Yeah, yeah, it was. I want to thank you so much for participating tonight. I'm sorry I'm not 100%, but I'm so glad you tuned in tonight. I hope you enjoyed the topic of the night, our hidden and quitted, our cultural discussion, and also our financial goal. Real quick. Richard, what is your financial goal for 2023?
Oh, wow. My financial goal is not to go in the red.
That's right. And Try, what is your financial goal for 2023?
Make as much money as I can.
I know that's right. I know that's right. So I appreciate you guys, and you probably gonna be making more money off of me in the coming next season. Think Different TV season 2 starts next week. at a new time, same channel, new time is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
8:00.
8 o'clock. We started earlier. That way we can get out of here earlier. And that way, I can get some rest, some decent rest. But same quality content, same channel, just a different time. I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much.
Good night.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. All right, guys, that wraps up the 52nd episode of Think Different TV. I am your host, Lashia Starr, and this is where minds meet. I'll see y'all next week. Y'all have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all next week. Bye. If I can get to my video so I can close it out. Oh, there it is.
Think Different TV. Live every Monday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hosted by me, your girl Lashia. Join me as I discuss social topics, spotlight independent artists, and share financial tips. Come on in and join the conversation. I want to hear what you have to say. Think Different TV.